developed NutriVyte for all ages of dogs as a nutritional supplement and a nutritional aid. In my experience as a long practicing veterinarian, each individual stage of life has their individual problems that we need to face with. For example, in puppies, which I deal with a lot, we see dogs that crash. And what we mean by crashing is 1 minute they're up running around and the next minute they look like they're near exhaustion. A lot of reasons for this. We go into infectious disease, all kinds of other diseases that we see, but the most important thing in these dogs is to get them up as quickly as possible. And nutritional aids and supplements are an important aspect of that. We use those because we increase their blood sugar, which is important in dogs because it's very hard for puppies to regulate blood sugar. We use it for calories because puppies need calories. As you know, they're always out and have a lot of energy, and when they crash, that energy level decreases. And we also supplement them with vitamins because it's such a critical need in a puppy's body. Once we get through puppyhood, then we get into the adulthood stage of life. And when we get into the adult stage, we start thinking about dogs going through surgeries such as spays and neuters. We think about dogs that are out either hunting or running real hard with their owners. And we also think of dogs that, for the lack of a better word, are garbage eaters. And that once they become garbage eaters, we see a lot of vomiting and diarrhea. So we use nutritional aids in these dogs, one, to help them recover through surgery, because when they get through surgery, their blood sugars can drop. They don't feel so well, even though we use pain medications, so we supplement their intake. We see dogs go out and get into garbage cans and eat, get diarrhea, vomiting. We use a nutritional aid to get their intestinal health back in order. And also dogs that are out hunting or running really hard, it's just a way that we keep them nutritionally fit. It's very common in my practice and other veterinarians' practice to see dogs not only that are finicky eaters, no matter what the owners present, they just will not eat, or they'll eat one day and in the next couple of days they'll just pick at their food. Some consider this normal, some consider this abnormal. The problem is that we as pet owners worry about our dogs getting enough nutrition. So NutriVyte, in this instance, is a wonderful nutritional aid and a supplement that will help them through these days when they're not so into eating or finicky. So we use that on a daily basis. We can keep their weight up, we keep their vitamin levels up, and we keep their energy levels up, which is critical. Then we use it in dogs that we call garbage can eaters. These dogs are the opposite of the finicky eaters. They'll basically eat anything in sight, including things that we don't want them to eat, such as garbage, dirt, plants, bark, you name it, they eat it. And so they're more prone to basically seeing vomiting and diarrhea or intestinal problems. And in these cases we use it as a nutritional aid to help them along during their recovery period. NutriVyte has a place in our practice for the older dog, okay? Because we see a lot of different problems in older dogs that we do in the puppies in the middle stage of life. Some of them, one of them being cancer. We see a lot of cancer patients that, as you know, once dogs go through cancer, they'll go through days of not eating, not wanting to eat, they don't feel so good. So in their recovery period, we always like to use a nutritional supplement, and NutriVyte fits that wonderfully. The reason being it offers them a lot of energy and puts on the calories that they've lost going through cancer. We also see other diseases during the older period of life, and we also see dogs that basically have joint and hip problems and they're in mild amounts of pain. And when dogs are in pain, they don't like to eat. So NutriVyte fills a role there as a nutritional aid and supplement because we can offer them nutrition that they're not getting on a day-to-day basis. And we keep their energy levels up, and I see a lot of activity levels that are increased because of the use of the product. So I'm very happy using NutriVyte in these conditions and older dogs. Question that I often get is, how do I give NutriVyte to my dog, whether it be a puppy or an older dog? Most dogs find it very palatable. In fact, I've yet to find a dog that doesn't find it palatable. So we normally either put it on some food, or I like to put it right on my finger in an office visit, and they just basically lick it off or eat it off. So it's very easy to give. If a dog actually won't eat it, you can put some in the mouth and they'll accept that. But most cases they take it right off your finger, which is good for pets and the owners. They feel good about that.